Well, hello all. What is it? It's the next day. That's the block and tackle I bought the other day, but it's way too long. So I'm going to have to wait till Luke, my welder, comes back. Maybe we can do some adjustments. But I was thinking outside the box again. So I spoke to a surveyor. He said I've got to get the mast up and all the salt water out of the mast. So how does one person lift the mast? Well, that's what the little project was the other day, and because I didn't have the block and tackle, I thought I'll use one of those things the crane guys said it's a dog. I think it's more like a move along or a lift thing. So I bought a couple of $10 stands from online today, those workhorses there, and I lifted up this end because this end was going. I hope this doesn't bend the mast. But anyway, so I was going to go down there, but I thought I need to get rid of the boom. So I've tidied up some of the cable lines. Well, not tidied up, but I've moved them over. I've been trying to sort out whatever, and this is my mainsail here, I think. Oh no, that's the furling. That's the furling. There's foresail, and I've cut that off there, so that's loose now. So come back here. So I'm trying to get access to under here, and because I'm new at this game, I thought I get carried away. I tend to focus on what I'm doing and then I forget to film. So, and then I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, I think, and also I cleaned the chain locker out. So there's the chain locker. It goes quite a ways down the road there. The boat isn't going anywhere. It's been secured. I'll have to put an anchor on the end of it. Might help. That's a joke because it's not going anywhere. I have to also watch out for my little coconut palm and my little grapevine over here, which I just planted a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, so back to this. So I'm thinking, well, how can I do it? So I've strapped this up here, and the intention is to lift this up. So it's going to lift this up, and then I have to unravel all that's been wrapped around there as well too, and then I'll try to gain access to the gooseneck here, which attaches to the boom to the mast. So I'll set up the camera probably in the shade. Here's a good spot, and we'll show you how we're going to proceed with this. So back again. So I was going to lift. I've packed that up. You can sort of see down there. I've packed that up through there. Anyway, so but I'm a little bit concerned whether or not. Hopefully I don't bend it. I'm not too sure how all that works, but anyway. So I'm going to go around down here, and we're going to level this out a bit, and then hopefully you'll see me try to sort and lift this out so we can get to that. Okie dokie. So there's a furler here, so that's stuck under there, so we'll lift this out. Okay. Flip this over. I think we worked out the other day the mast. The boat's 43 foot long. This shipping container is a 40-foot container. 40, so this is close to 40, 45, 46 foot long mast. Don't know what that is in meters, metric. Because my generation, when we were at school, we started with ounces and pounds in the imperial system, and then we moved on to dollars and cents in the 60s, I think it was, and then metric later on after that. It's all in millimeters. It's easy as anything. Well, this is going along very well. It's holding so far. This is the heavy part. I might pack something up underneath there. Bear with me. I want to do some more packing down there. This is not the best thing in the world for my back. But anyway. At least we've got this cleared. Not much I can do by myself here, so let's find something else. I should have had something prepared earlier, as they say in the cooking shows. What else can I do? I think I might put this at an angle because I've got a feeling that strong there. And not too much weight on that section there. I've got a big blue pad. Ooh. Jolly heavy. The other thing I don't want to do is I don't want to pinch that. See how that goes. Lower that. That's what see what we got. So, I think that was pretty successful. I think I'll have to go back there and give the centre a bit of a lift and try to level it out. But at least I can half get to this stuff now. I might swing the camera around. So just bear with me. I'm sure this is all going to get better as we go along through our journey. But for the moment, I was a commercial photographer for 30 years. I'm good with the camera, but video is a completely different thing for me. So I think my old website's still up. So if you're interested, you can sort of see what I did in between leaving the Navy. I left the Navy in end of 1985. I did a 6-year tenure with the Navy. I signed up for January 1980 to January 1986. I fulfilled my contract. I had a fantastic time. I tried to get transferred over to, well, apart from the bad things that happened, you know, as a young person, you think that's all water under the bridge, but years later come back to you and they haunt you, as they have done with me and with lots of other veterans. So this is a lot of what this journey is about. It's about being able to share things and not give up. Also, I have to get a 3-disc back replacement for smashed discs I got while serving. I'm going through a lot of pain, but I've got to soldier on, as they say. You just stick to it and you do it. And I'm not having a whinge or a bitch or whatever. It's just that it's just a fact. That's what I've got to do. And a lot of time, pain affects veterans as well too. Physical pain as well as mental pain. So yeah, this is my way. I'm feeling the physical pain, but the mental stimulus and the joy I get out of doing these things, being able to work with my hands and so forth, is fantastic. But tonight and tomorrow I'll pay dearly for it all. So I'll have, I imagine, a couple more painkillers after I finish this, and maybe a glass of good New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, because the Kiwis make the best Sauvignon Blanc in the world. I don't drink Australian Sauvignon Blanc. There's just the New Zealand Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. I think this is fantastic. Beautiful country too. Beautiful people. Went there a few times on my travels in the Navy. We sailed up Milford Sound on our guided missile destroyer. Awesome experience. Anyway, I'm wandering, diversing, so I'll get back to what I'm doing and we'll follow on and see how we go. So I'll try to figure out where all these lines are. Well, that doesn't go very far at all. Yeah, we've got to somehow unravel all this. And this is what the riggers did to hold the boom together. Anyway, preparing this for lifting. When they lifted it off the boat in the first place, I've been because I'm not a sailing type person, apart from warships. I used to do a bit of sailing in down at Rushcutters Bay in Sydney Harbour when I was based at Garden Island on the warships down there in the 80s. I used to go to RANSA, Royal Australian Navy Sailing Association, the yacht club down there at Rushcutters Bay. We used to sail 33s at twilight, which was a fantastic experience. And when I was a bit younger, I think I used to do get the old banana catamarans, what they call them, not that Tazars, I forget the name of them. Anyway, they were a lot of fun, just single-handed, wet bum sailing, fantastic. So I've had a little bit of sailing experience that way, but nothing like this. I had a couple of old Navy mates come over today and had a look at the motor, and we're going to try to, he gave me some good advice about getting in there and trying to pull all the hoses off it so we can lift the motor out. It's got a 55 horsepower Yanmar diesel 4-cylinder in it. So apparently it might be worthwhile saving. He thinks it'd be okay. We can save it. So, but eventually I'd really like to go into solar electric, and I'm seeing so many amazing things online with a lot of different YouTube channels. I've sort of been watching a couple in New Zealand, free range sailing. They for what they have and what they've done, they're fantastic, those guys, and I've picked up a lot of good pointers. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to do what you suggested with your boat, paint it as satin. It's going to be very sort of stark white satin. I'm going to follow that sort of naval theme with a sort of a bright blue line down the stripe down the side and the name. So yeah, it'll be alright. Anyway, they can all get sorted out later. I did a bit more cleaning with uric acid this morning at 6 AM. Cleaned it up a bit. Well, that seems all about clear there. Get some small lines here. I'll have to see if I can. Oh, the old back. See if I can move this a bit. I do have some of these straps, but I don't think I'm going to be pulling them against what's holding the boat up, because that's the only thing around here that's going to is solidly sort of semi-attached to the ground, but it's not going to happen. Now I know why they have these fast forward on these videos. I got myself one of these. It's a US Marines K-bar knife. Always wanted one of these. A fantastic knife, made in America. Awesome. Feeder. So I imagine you have to take this thing out, take these out, take this off, and then pull the hole out this way. Well, I think I've had enough for the day. I think I'm going to have either a swim or a shower, and I'll come back to this tomorrow, or maybe this evening when it's a bit cooler. It's 3 o'clock. It's probably about 28, 29 degrees, so a bit warm. So there's Bugs Bunny, so that's all folks. I'll see them in a bit later.